This year is obviously different. We are still dealing with the global pandemic, and it's going to be everything's happening in a bubble. So, say you're a coach, you have to win the games, but you also have to make sure that your athletes and your whole team's healthy. Like, how do you approach? What are the conversations like amongst the guys, amongst the coaches, in terms of just like winning both of these battles to just be healthy to be able to compete?
Well, and that's the thing. It's expressing to your guys that if you really want to win, if you really want to do something special, it's all about sacrifice. We can say this about COVID and about testing and about not being able to go out. Well, it really comes down to sacrifice. Who is willing to sacrifice more? Now there's another layer of sacrifice that wasn't there before. Before it was
Mm-hmm.
who's gonna shoot the most in the gym, who's gonna study the film, who's going to be the most disciplined in executing your game plan, who's going to make sure that they're getting sleep and not partying. That's how you can determine. And when they say it's a game of inches, all of those things add up to inches. And so now you add another layer. Who's going to not be, going to parties? Who's going to maybe making sure they're wearing masks? Who's going to be doing that stuff? So when you really break it down, the team that's going to win, they're going to need some luck on their side. They're going to need some good fortune, but they're also going to be the more disciplined teams. You look at the Lakers won the championship in the bubble. If someone would have
Right.
told you at the start of the season, pre-bubble, that the Lakers with Anthony Davis were going to win a championship, no one would have batted an eye. But then all of a sudden it gets into the bubble and everybody has to do all of these extra layers. And the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
to their credit, after being in the bubble for over 100 days, they were crowned
Gosh.
the champion. It wasn't just because they were the best team, it's because they were the most disciplined. They did all the things that they were needed to. So if I was a coach and I was talking to these kids, it's like, you can go and do this, but that could be the difference between losing in the first round or losing in the second round and going to the final four. This is a once in a lifetime chance that you want to really and truly just buckle down for another month and a half possibly. You don't want to leave anything to chance.